What's the meaning of Christmas?
We celebrate the birth
Well, don't
of
say
Jesus
we.
Christ.
We don't know each other.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you. What's the meaning of Christmas?
I would assume that it means...
Don't assume.
Okay.
It's to celebrate the birth of Christ and to spend time with your family, and people get a lot of presents.
Right. You should have stopped after the first one. Everything after that is just you being greedy.
I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. Christmas is all around me, and so the feeling grows.
Christmas is an annual commemoration of the birth of Jesus Christ, and a widely observed cultural holiday, celebrated generally on December 25th by millions of people. Also, it is a civil holiday in many of the world's nations. It's celebrated by an increasing number of non-Christians, and is an integral part of the Christmas and holiday season. It's that time of year again. December has come, and with all the joys of Christmas. But what is the real meaning of Christmas? Is it the gifts under the tree? The lights in the windows, the cards in the mail, turkey dinner with family and friends, snow in the yard, a stocking hanging in the living room, and shout of Merry Christmas to those who pass on the street? Is this really Christmas? Now, we are going to see 3 different points of view, focusing on religion, consumerism, and skepticism, interviewing people who like Christmas and people who don't like, because they don't believe in any religion or don't agree with consumerism, or well, other reason. We will see.
I love the spiritual meaning of Christmas. For some people, the spiritual point of view about Christmas meaning is the most appropriate way to celebrate this tradition. The majority of these people are Catholics, Orthodoxes, Eastern Orthodoxes, Protestants, Charismatics, Jewish Christians, British Israelis. All of them have something in common, represent the 30% of the population that profess Christian religions. In that way, a question appears. People that think the meaning of Christmas must be something spiritual, are they right or wrong? Around this spiritual conception about Christmas, there are some traditions which keep inside a huge spiritual content. For instance, the Christmas tree, novenas, and Santa Claus. Novena is a Catholic tradition created by Fray Fernando de Jesús Larrea in 1725, who wrote the novena at the request of the founder of La Enseñanza High School in Bogotá. Then, in the 19th century, Mother Maria Ignacia, a religious from La Enseñanza, reformed the novena and composed the gozos. This tradition is as Colombian than practically is unknown in other countries. Novena is mainly praised with family or friends, usually near the Nativity. Initially, this was a faith-based event, but nowadays it is also a social event, because it's an opportunity to gather the family. After novena, usually there are dishes as buñuelo and natilla. The Franciscan priest Federico Fernandez, who belongs to the San Francisco Church, explains us the meaning of Christmas in a spiritual way. Why do Catholics celebrate Christmas if some people say that it is a pagan tradition?
Okay, for us Christians, for us Catholics, to celebrate Christmas is to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Of course, if you don't believe in Jesus, you don't celebrate his birthday. For instance, if you don't know a person who lives in a faraway country, there is no reason for you to celebrate his birthday. There is no reason for you to know about that person. We Christians believe in Christ, is the center of our faith. Therefore, we celebrate Christmas, his birthday.
What's your opinion about the argument of some people that say that Christmas is a business?
Okay, first of all, Christmas is a faith matter. Christmas is not business. But people who work in business, people who work in the market, take advantage of Christmas to make money. But Christmas is not a business itself. Christmas is an event that we celebrate our faith in the Lord Jesus Christ when he was born.
What is and for what it is made a nativity?
Well, the nativity is the artistic representation of Christmas. You know, it happened 950 years ago, or 900 years, when St. Francis of Assisi started celebrating Christmas with the Nativity in a little town of Greccio, north of Rome. The day before Christmas, on the 24th of December, he got together with people in the region, shepherds, and clean a hill, make like a stable, a little house, and put inside animals. And at midnight, he called a priest to celebrate, because he was not a priest, he was a deacon. He called a priest to celebrate the Holy Eucharist. That night, all people in the area, in the village, had torches to illuminate the place. Remember, it was on Christmas Day, on the 24th of December. It was very cold because it was during the winter time. So it became the first time for the whole humanity, not only for Christians, to celebrate Christmas around the nativity, natural nativity.
Which other religions celebrate Christmas?
Well, only Christians. And when I say Christians, I mean Catholics, I mean Protestants, evangelicals. Only Christians celebrate Christmas. Other people like Jews or pure Buddhists or Muslims, they respect our tradition, but they do not celebrate Christmas. This is only for Christians.
And what is the real meaning of Christmas?
Okay, the real meaning of Christmas is God became man. He was born in history. He took flesh like us, like any human being. So this is the real meaning of Christmas. God becoming like real person, like a human being, like a man, member of a real family, Mary and Joseph, even though Joseph was not his human father. Jesus was born through the action of the Holy Spirit. Joseph became an adoptive father, but he was a member of the human family. That's the real meaning of Christmas. And we Catholics remember and celebrate our faith because that was the beginning of our Christian tradition, the mystery of salvation.
About the spiritual point of view, in fact, there are people that think that the meaning of Christmas is to celebrate the birth of Jesus in a spiritual way, celebrating his humanity, giving him the most important place in these celebrations. Indeed, the spiritual meaning of Christmas is more than share material gifts. It's about sharing the values that God put in the heart, as generosity, humility, happiness, and love. Hence, the meaning of Christmas in a spiritual perspective is love. So, Christmas has a spiritual meaning.
Do we know the meaning of Christmas? Or is it snow and lights all around? Happy faces hand in hand, voices singing all around the tree. In a month, will we love each other or be back hurting one another? We listen to the words of men instead of loving all of them. The meaning is love.
We love shopping in Christmas.
For many people in the Western world, Christmas is a religious holiday, which symbolizes happiness, love, reconciliation, peace, and forgiveness. But for others, Christmas causes annoyance, distress, or boredom. For many of us, the ideal picture of Christmas is children and people smiling, delicious food, turkey, fire, custard, peace, and family love. But reality is different. Family arguments, loneliness, excessive drink, accidents, struggle, suicide, and consumerism are the evils we reign in Christmas. But maybe the most obvious and widespread criticism is the Christmas consumerism. There are associations around the world which are against the Christmas shopping and participating in the Christmas industry. One of these associations is Buy Nothing Christmas, which is a proposal for a Canadian Christians. They propose Buy Nothing. Other association is Movement Anti-Noise. They say that they prefer showing their love to their family and friends, giving them time and love, instead of buy gifts. They argued that Christmas was once the celebration of the birth of a very wise man, but now it is simply a day dedicated to the rampant consumerism.
Do you consider Christmas is a business? Why?
No, I don't think Christmas is a business because it's a perfect time to show all my family and friends that I have actually completed and achieved all my goals that I fixed at the beginning of the year. So it's the perfect time to give presents, everybody, showing them I'm okay. I have enough money to share with them. So I think it's not business at all.
What is the most important for you at Christmas time?
I think the most important thing at this time of the year is to be sure I have saved all the money I expected to have in this month to buy for me new clothes, new shoes, traveling. I think that is the most important thing for me, to have the money in the bank, saved the money.
Could you imagine Christmas without presents?
No, I think presents, gifts, all the things are the essence of the Christmas. It's the time you have to show all the year was okay, all the year you saved, all the year you work very hard, and it's good to share your earnings with your family and your friends.
How much do you spend in presents?
Well, for my family and friends, I spend about 1 million, and for me, just for me, like 2 million, 3 million.
Have you ever got in debt buying in Christmas? Explain how.
No. I'm very organized since the very beginning of the year, saving a certain quantity of my money. So at the end of the year, I know how much I'm gonna have in my account. Just one time, I think 2 years ago, I wanted to travel to Europe 1 month, so I thought it was okay. It was okay to get in debt for just this purpose. So I used my credit card, and it was kind of heavy, but I could afford that.
Do you think that gifts or consumption in Christmas make people happy?
Yes, I think Christmas makes people happy because everyone wants to have a gift in this time. No, I think all of us like to have a new thing, a new clothes, a new watch, a new shoes. I think it's normal to be happy when you receive a gift or when you give one to your friend. I think it's perfect. It's kind of normal for me.
What is the real meaning of Christmas?
Well, for me, the meaning of Christmas is I think the same for most of the people. Is to buy all you want to have, all you saw during the year and you wanted to have at this time when you have the money. So it's just like that, to buy new things and to get away with the old ones you don't want anymore.
According to the study by Deloitte Group called Intention and Expectation of Consumers in Christmas in Latin America, in 2013, the majority of Colombians used equal or greater budget than last year for Christmas shopping. Colombia increased its spending in Christmas by 73%. Other results found by the study is the type of item that people expect to receive. The 45% of respondents said they expected to receive clothes, while the 73% of respondents plan to give clothes. The items that follow are portable electronic devices, including cell phones, computers, MP3 players, and tablets. That is to say that 32% of people would like to receive them, while the 43% plan to give these portable electronic devices. After these are cosmetics, perfumes, personal care, and books. Others of which are among the highest purchases are jewelry, video games, CDs, DVDs, and toys. Christmas has become the great celebration of Western consumerism because we spend the days before Christmas thinking about the gifts that we'll give, the clothes that we'll buy, and the food and drink that we'll consume at our table. Instead of sharing with our family, reconcile with people who fought, and sharing our table with people who have less than us. Moreover, many of us think that Christmas without gifts and extravagant food abroad is meaningless. It is amazing how we spend money in Christmas. We are prisoners of consumerism. We spend many times more than we should. We think that it makes us happy. We must buy, and buy. But it's clear that there is something that nobody can buy. Love, good wishes, and peace.
hate Christmas?
There are many reasons for loving Christmas, but there are also reasons for hating it. Christmas is a beautiful time for spending and sharing time with family, friends, and loved ones. In this time of the year, in cities in which there are seasons, the wise know shares the spirit of the Nativity and the people who believe and celebrate this special day. Festivities are carried out by Catholic and non-Catholic people equally. On the other way, in countries in which there are no seasons, skeptical people don't see anything different about this period, and they don't feel touched by the Christmas spirit. It is like any time of the year. From what we see, the time of forgiveness and happiness is just an excuse for behaving a wrong way for the rest of the year, and when Christmas comes, hypocrites just feel free to give and receive gifts, to wash their hands for their sins. Designers take advantage of people's feelings for selling all kinds of presents and devices, so people get in debt for the amount of money they spend. Other people might also associate bad moments of their lives with this day. Why don't you like Christmas?
Okay, probably the main reason for which I don't like Christmas at all is that it's time of the year when people start gathering all together and being like all the time changing. They are like all the time happy. They pretend to be happy because it is mandatory that in Christmas everybody has to be smiling. That's what I don't like. It's a time for hypocrisy.
What do you hate the most about Christmas?
Okay, taking into account that Christmas is that hypocritical period of the year for me, I really hate the idea of giving presents and eating a lot. Giving presents like this invention, horrible invention, like Secret Santa, that you have to give presents to people that you don't know, that you don't like. And that other thing about eating, you are eating all the time fatty food, fatty pastries, everything is fatty in Christmas and you get fat. So I hate that.
What does Christmas mean for you?
Okay, the meaning of Christmas. Well, I already said that it is bad hypocrisy, but I think that the real meaning is spending all the time. Whatever you want, you have to get it. And you have to pretend that you are happy. So you have to be happy by buying things for you, things for everyone. I think there is a very dynamic meaning that we have given to Christmas. It is not about being with your family, but about how much money you can spend in this time.
What we saw before were some facts that made the Nativity an adult pleasant date, but we don't have to be that strict as to make them reasons to hate and to avoid this festivity. Christmas becomes an excuse for parties. It can also be an excuse for getting in debt, and it is perfect for spreading depression among individuals who feel lonely, especially in this time of the year, as they see how other people are happy and have everything that they don't have or ever going to have. And many things are stressful. It is close hearing Christmas carols, the anxiety of choosing and expecting the perfect gifts, the hated social gatherings with people you don't even like, and watching the same Christmas movies year over year, which makes you feel identified with one of the most famous characters of the Nativity, the Grinch. But as we said before, it all depends on the perspective. If people want to feel bad, sit and watch the negative side of things and events they're causing, it is all the problem. You can make it as any time of the year and let it be bothered about it. Or you can actually enjoy it and live to the fullest as any other day.
And eventually Christmas is. The grace which was revealed in our world is Jesus, born of the Virgin Mary, through man and through God. He has entered our history. He has shared our journey. He came to free us from darkness and to grant us light, said the Pope on December 24th at the Mass held in St. Peter's Basilica. The pressure on parents each year to buy bigger and better toys for their children is so great. Many have to borrow money to cope with the financial burden Christmas brings. Similarly, even devout Christians find it a scandal that obscene amount of money are spent on food, drink, and Christmas decoration, when millions in the world are starving. Christmas is a time of sorrow. People don't have the extra money to buy presents for their children, family and friends. Many are sad at Christmas time, so think of their loved ones who will not be able to come home for various reasons. Another just hate this time. All the meanings above make us think that whatever we believe Christmas is, the gifts, the lights, the cards, the turkey, the dreams, the snow, share with your family, buy many things, sorrow, or just nothing. We live in the same world, but we are all different. We look different. Some of us come from different culture. Some of us are able to do things other people cannot. It is important for all of us to treat each other respectfully and kindly despite our differences. Always thinking about others, as we all have similar needs and feelings.
Christmas, I always